Okay, so we are talking about slope-intercept form and standard slope form today. Okay, anybody remember what slope-intercept form is? What's Yep. Okay, y equals mx plus b.
But it makes on the topic, please. No. Oh my God, bro.
Okay, the m represents the slope. The b represents the y-intercept. Okay, so let's go ahead and see if we can plot some of these graphs. Well, they're already plotted. Let's go ahead and give the equation for these graphs. Okay, so we have a couple different points. Okay, now we can just fill in our form of y equals mx plus b. Okay, what is the slope? Okay, if you're not sure, okay, you're just going to pick a point. So if we pick this one right here at the bottom, okay, it's rise over run. So my rise is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. My run is going to be 1, 2. Okay, 4 over 2 reduced down is 2. Okay, so m is 2. Okay, your slope is 2. What is going to be the b?
-3, so it's -3.
Perfect. -3. Good. Okay. Go ahead and fill in 2 and 3. Just from where it crosses the y-axis. Okay. This line right here crosses the y-axis right here, Kofi. So it's at y equals, go from the origin, 1, 2, 3. So it's a -3. So that's what we were, the -3. Okay.
So you said just 1, 2, and 3.
Yes, for right now.
You might have to write it. I know, I did that. Yeah, I just know what So the first one, -3 is the y-axis. Because it's the negative. Mr. Medicaid, help these people.
On the intercept. So all you do is you find where your line crosses the y-axis right here, okay? And it crosses at where y equals -3. Okay.
Oh. What if I want to write 0 or
What would that point be? What is the value of the line?
Yeah,
Done that.
It's a block of lead the size of your head. What are you making excuses? Exactly. Bring them right because it's chunky, bro. It might as well drop the Suez Canal in that pencil, bro. Let's see what it is.
Okay, as soon as you're ready 2 and 3 are up here for you to check.
Well, I put +0. Is that okay?
It's fine, just not necessary. Yeah. Okay, so if you're still working on 2 or 3, that's just fine. If you would look down at number 4, I want you to go ahead and see if you can graph the line.
No way, dude.
Let's make sure while we're doing this that we have our phones put away. Okay, we need to be working on this.
I just did actually.
Okay, so just for process purposes, okay, the easiest way to go about graphing these, okay, just locate your y-intercept, okay, plot that point, and then just count grid points from that point, okay. If you were trying to do it another way, you could probably still get it, but that'll be the most efficient way for you to get those graphed, okay. Let's see if we can do 5 and 6. Yes, Rocco.
So when we drawing this, do we have to draw the arrows also?
Yes, yes, because they are continuous lines. Okay.
Draw the arrows.
Even as in, what do you mean, Rocco?
Like, it's okay if like
Yeah, yeah. My lines will be very, very crooked, so no problem. That's why I'm not a surgeon. Cameras. You don't know part of it? They stick a camera through your nose. So if a happy ending, wow. intense.
It's sad. She's like 10 and she's like, I want to die. Watched it whenever I was little. And then,
Oh.
Yeah. So I was scared if I ever got that. It's really weird.
My suggestion is to not climb up into a really tall tree and jump to see if it fixes you. Okay. Fair enough.
That's just 1 in 5.
Okay, 5 and 6 is up here for you to check yourself. Seems like we're doing pretty well.
I get 5.
Do I? How do you do that? Okay, so for number 5, okay, the negative x slope, okay, I saw would trip up my Algebra 2 students a lot, okay. That's true. I expect more. Okay. No. That's like saying my son is dumber than I am. Like it's all relative.
Yep.
So y'all aren't dumber than Algebra 2.
Well, technically your son is dumber than you because he has less knowledge.
Okay. Different definitions, I guess. So, the negative x, just make sure that when you're counting your slope, okay, if it's negative 1 over 1, you don't do negative 1 over negative 1, okay, because that will make your slope positive, okay? It'll make it positive. Okay, on 6, okay, you only have y equals 2x. That means your y-intercept is what?
Or 0.
0. 0. Okay. 0. So it should go through the origin, and you're going up 2 over 1, up 2 over 1, up 2 over 1. Okay? Any questions on slope-intercept form? Nice.
It's a lot easier on Excel to graph.
Then to graph by hand?
Yeah. Because I can't draw a straight line.
If I tried to draw a crooked line, I would draw a straight line. So that's how good I am at drawing. Okay. Standard form. Anybody remember the standard form? Discuss it with your neighbor for 15 seconds.
Mr. Bennett, what do you have against the Boston Red Sox?
They suck.
They do suck, but then true fans stick around even when they suck.
I agree. I'm a Rangers fan, so.
I went to a Rangers series last summer, like the whole 3-game series. They sucked.
Yeah, they were terrible last year.
We had good seats though.
Yeah, that new stadium's pretty cool. Okay, standard form.
Guys, be quiet.
Okay, did anybody come up with it?
Yes.
Connor, did you cheat?
No.
Okay, what is it, Connor?
X plus y equals b.
Oh man, you were just so close. Okay, yeah, Rocco, do you know it?
Yeah, it's form of which is standard.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yes, technically. AX plus BY equals C.
What is C sample? Yeah, well, what is C?
Okay, so let's look at number 7. Okay, you are given,
Guys, why are we talking?
because we're rude, you are given an equation in slope, in standard form, okay? We need to translate that into slope-intercept form, okay? So how are we going to translate x plus y equals 6 into slope-intercept form?
Well,
Move around. Yes. Let's make it sound mathier, though. What are we using?
algebra.
Algebra. We are using algebra. Yep. So we need to set it equal to what? What is slope-intercept form set equal to? Y. It is set equal to y. So we need to get y by itself. We are solving for y, right? So you can make a note to yourself if you don't know that. You are solving for y. Okay? To solve for y, I'm going to split my equation in half, locate my variable. The variable is over here. So now I'm going to undo any addition or subtraction that I see on that side, which is x. How do we move x over? Yeah, it's a positive x, so we're going to subtract x from both sides. Bring the y down. X's cancel out. And that will give us y equals negative x plus 6. Either way. But that is not technically in slope-intercept form. Okay. Okay?
Wait, so 6 equals B? So 6 is the y.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Sounds good.
Does it?
Oh, yeah, you're right. Blake just came up with a very smart thing. He said,
What's the what? Yeah. Yes. There you go. Making connections. Okay. Try number 8.
okay. Left -2 or -2?
Yeah. Mr. Bennett?
What's up, Rocco?
So, for this, do we put like the number times y, like 2y, for example? Okay, then
That's exactly right.
The first just take on paper.
Okay, I'll give you a little bit longer on number 8. Be very careful about the way that you get y by itself.
Wait, we have to get y by itself?
Mm-hmm. We're solving for y.
Oh, I thought you meant like separate the number times y.
Oh, no.
Everyone has negative 4y.
Mm-hmm. I'll show you why.
Okay.
Actually, what we have to do on number 8 will show you why. I know. But what we do on number 8 is the same thing that you'll need to do on number 13 to fix it. Okay. Okay, let's look at number 8. I need to get y by itself. Okay, y is on the left side, so I'm going to move stuff from the left side over to the right. Okay. What's the first thing that I need to do? The first thing I need to do is undo any addition or subtraction, which is going to be moving the 5x.
Yeah, I disagree.
You can disagree. That's fine. It's not wrong. It's just different. But this is the way that I think it'd be better for you to do it. Okay, so that gives me 2y equals negative 5x minus 2. Okay, you're not done, right? Because y is not by itself. Okay, so Soren, what should we do next? We should divide by 2. Okay. Now, you don't do this a lot, okay, in algebra. Okay, if we weren't doing slope, okay, if we were just solving for y, then I would tell you that you could just make it look like this, okay, and I would be okay with that, okay. But we need to know what our slope is and what our y-intercept. So when you divide by 2, okay, you have to divide by each individual term when you divide like that. Okay, so I'm dividing 2y by 2. I'm going to divide the negative 5x by 2. I'm going to divide the negative 2 by 2. Okay, it's got to be each piece. Okay, the 2's will cancel out on the left side and give me y equals. Our slope should be negative 5 over 2. And our new y-intercept should be a negative 1. Okay, it's probably been a long time since you've had to do that. Okay, so
No, I don't think we've ever done that. You've never gone from standard form. No.
it's all right. It's all right. Rocco, if you have a question, just ask, buddy.
No, eat it. No, that's the wrong one.
Go ahead and try number 9. What? No, this is down. Because I had already said everybody put your phones up, and you didn't even hear me because you were watching Rick and Morty. So then instead of giving you a mark, I had your friend go and let you know. We're not in a position to go into the deal. So sit down. It was a funny joke. Listen. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Wait. What's one of the two? You are not mandating. So on I thought
Simplify the slope, and you got it.
yeah, I was gonna. So -1x.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna walk through number 9 so you can check yourself. Okay, locate the variable. Variable's on the left side. I'm going to undo any addition or subtraction, which means I need to move the 2x. Move the 2x by subtracting 2x from both sides. 2x will cancel out on the left side, leave us with negative 4y equals negative 2x plus 28. What's our last step? Yes, you're going to divide by 4 to each piece. 4's cancel out on the left side, leaves us with just y. We have negative 2 over negative 4. So that's going to reduce down to what?
-1 over -1x over -2.
Yes, and we can even simplify the negatives. A negative divided by a negative is a positive. So this is actually going to be a positive 1/2 x. Now, in terms of you graphing it, if you put -1 over -2, you'd still graph it correctly. Okay? It just, that answer won't be an option like on a state test. Okay?
Put it like the x's was in the middle.
It's just beside it.
Okay.
Yeah, just beside it. The first slope, the 1/2 or the slope is a coefficient of x. So it's not, the x isn't on top or bottom. It's just the variable. But if it's going to be anywhere, it's going to be in the numerator. It won't be in the denominator. Yeah. I haven't finished it yet. Okay, then we have 28 divided by -4, which will come out to be -7. Okay, we are going to skip 10, 11, and 12.
Oh, come on. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Please do number 14. Number 14.
It's okay if we got extra practice then, right?
Always.
Oh. Mr. Benner, are you observing?
Just watching the brain cells wither away.
Yeah. Okay, touch the ball and no one's hitting the ball. What do you mean, what is the ball? It's the ball. I want the ball.
Not right now. This class can't handle that.
Mr. Bennett, notice how it's a lot less chaotic with London not here.
I feel like London is not typically like.
He causes Eli to be chaotic, and Eli's the one.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Eli?
So without London here, he's fine. Some of Spencer, why do we have our head on our building? Ben! So Mark, Mr. Bennett.
That is against. That is the most applied district policy. You like, can you please
Bro, none of us have any. All of us slept so well last night. We woke up and realized we had to go to sleep and all of our energy was gone.
I woke up and I looked at snow and
Yeah, I was just insane.
I was, bro. We all were.
Eli,
I remember that.
Where's my lasso tool?
because he said, what? That's what he did. What?
I can't.
That's what he did.
I won for every single question word. Who? Why? It's a wrap. You want a wrapper?
I'll take it.
It's a wrapper. Okay. Yeah, well, it's a wrapper.
You take
Hey, I have a table like that.
Oh my gosh. Okay, guys. As soon as you're ready, you can check number 14.
Wait, how did you get positive 3?
I didn't. It's my pen keeps messing up. Sorry, guys. It is supposed to be negative. And if you look at the slope of the line, the slope is negative. Okay, but my stuff just keeps disappearing. Okay. Any other questions on number 14? Okay. Let's just look at this next section. We're not going to. Well, let's just talk about it. I'll see how many we need to do based on what the conversation's like. So, vertical and horizontal lines, we talked about them a little bit. Okay, vertical line is written in the form x equals a, where a represents the lines where we cross the x-intercept. Okay, crossing the x-intercept means we have what sort of line?
Oh. How do you not know that? I think I know that. He says it so well.
Y'all know I asked a question.
I didn't know you asked the question.
Not a response to my question.
That is the incorrect answer.
See all the laughs that you're getting? Does it feel good? Okay. Crossing the x-intercept means it's what sort of line?
Zero.
It is undefined. Okay, so its slope will be undefined. Okay, its equation would be x equals wherever it crosses the x-intercept. Where does this one cross the x-intercept? Negative 1. Okay, along those same lines. Okay, y equals a is going to be where the line crosses the y-intercept or the y-axis, okay? So your equation is going to be y equals, on this one it looks like a 3, and then your slope is going to be
No slope, 0.
0, okay? Difference between no slope and 0, okay? Yes.
Sharpening a pencil is now illegal. Can you sharpen mine?
All right. So, do we feel like we need some practice problems on the vertical and horizontal?
He's lying.
We'll skip it then. The fun part. Okay. Now we're bringing in the material that we talked about last class with the parallel lines versus the perpendicular lines. Okay. On this section, you're going to be given two forms. Okay. Slope-intercept form and standard form. Okay. You need to find out what the slope is for each equation, and then determine, is it parallel, are they perpendicular, or are they neither? Okay, so let's just look at number 18. This one's pretty simple. Okay, we've got two equations, both in what form?
Slope-intercept.
The slope-intercept form. Okay, so Kofi, what is the slope of that first equation in 18? Not sure. Somebody help him out. Number 18 should be your third.
Both are 5/1.
Yeah, they're both 5/1. Okay, so your slope, m equals 5, m equals 5. That means these lines are parallel.
It's okay to put the symbol for parallel.
That's fine. That's great. If you want to put the symbol, okay, parallel is going to be right here. Make sure you box it in. Also, make sure that you don't confuse yourself and think that you answered that they are 11. Let's try. No, because this is basically it. So let's look at practicing a handful of these. I'll give you some easy ones and then not so easy ones. Let's do 19. Let's do 21, 22, and then you can pick between 26 and 27. You can, yes. And then actually, I'd say go ahead and pick between 28 and 29 also. Okay? I'll zoom out a little bit so that you can see them. So you can pick between 26 and 27, and then 28 and 29. Okay? It's an upside down capital T. You're welcome. Not necessarily. They do need to be different signs. It's not the only factor, though.
Do you have that case set as well? No, you have to, so you're not all. Here, let me explain. So normal is
Oh.
however, like you were to get
This one, is it negative?
yeah. If it were correct, it would be two, yeah, 21. Wait, hold on. So 22, I'll have to check that. No.
Okay, I'll put these up here slowly. I'll just put 19 up here for right now. It is different signs, and then the reciprocal, which means that you just got to flip it upside down.
What do we do when we finish? May I get on my cellular device?
Are you done, Eli?
No, I think these are definitely assignments that you're going to just give some.
Soren,
Yes, sir.
you gonna be able to come to the clinic?
Oh yeah, I got a waiver.
Yeah. Do you want one?
Yeah.
Yes.
As of right now, I don't have anything next Saturday. So.
No, 19.
It is not this Saturday, but next Saturday.
I don't care if it smells like Welch's. You're
From 9 to 11. Pretty sure.
I don't think I'll be there. I have a tax with
Yes. You what? I'm so sorry.
For 19, the whole fraction's negative.
So, what do you mean not just the 3? Value-wise, those would be the same thing. You wouldn't have a negative on top and bottom, because that would be positive. If you have a negative out in front, then that negative is just being multiplied to the fraction. So both are the same thing, they're just written different ways. Okay. Do I? Yes. You're just now asking?
did, and then
19, 21, 22. And then pick between 26 and 27. And then pick between 28 and 29.
Hey, and I was like, it's racist. Saying something's a white thing to do. I mean, that's literally racist.
it depends on the contract.
Everyone else thinks it's also like behind. I didn't.
Yeah. After this. I only have 5 minutes.
Oh,
remaining.
Oh yeah, I saw it. Beautiful. You grow beautiful water barrels. No. Please don't. Hey, lie. That's a one.
Okay, number 21 and 22 are both up there if you want to check. Make sure that you are not solving for negative y to solve for y. Okay, if you need help with that, please let me know. Okay, I'll scroll down to those last two in another minute or so. Okay, so just make sure you check yourself up here. I can move back up if I need to when I get done.
Get a rifle with a yellow cross. We're winning. Oh. No, we don't. I know 29%. I can't. So,
You can't?
number letter
You're fine.
I can't turn that into a letter. I can't grab that because of
Correct.
so I can't do that. So that's not correct.
That, Oliver,
We won that.
that is a good test taking strategy. You're like mentally eliminating answer choices.
You told me it was a lot.
Okay, I'm scrolling down.
Oh, guys, I gotta Not all that.
I don't know. No, I will. Yeah. Playing. We're stretching. Oh. I was not playing.
It has to be second.
What do you mean? You better get that double spell.
Mr. Wu.
Why do you think that?
Oh, bro, I'm not even good at
Mr. Bennett, are these
Check
are these
29.
Okay.
Are these the thingies?
Yeah.
Those are the thingies.
Would those break if they get around?
Not the rubber ones. There's practice ones and
4 kilograms?
okay, that does not come off your hand. No tossing up in the air. Okay. I already had somebody in B3 throw a discus at somebody and it landed on their foot. And that weighs like 20 pounds more than that. So
Yeah. How much does that thing weigh?
that is 1.4
4 kilos.
kilos. So that's like 13 pounds, 12 pounds, somewhere around there. Maybe 10 pounds.
That was.
Who's doing the discus for the shot put? Who's doing the discus in the shot put?
We'll see. I don't really know yet.
I don't think I should. I'm pretty weak.
Okay.
Stop leaking. I'm sorry.
See, this is why you play.
No, Franklin.
What? How you doing this on?
No, keep those, Rocco. Okay, we'll use them next week on our quiz.
You were.
You want Oliver?
You were either supposed to. What?
What? That old.
Wouldn't this equal, since y is the slope, why wouldn't it equal 1?
So when we only have y equals, okay, we only have a y-intercept, which means there is no slope.
Okay.
Okay, so those are those ones when you just have the y equals or just the x equals. That's either your vertical line or your horizontal.
So, okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Franklin,
I'm going with Franklin. No, so where's your microphone?
Oh, I got it right. I'm so good at this game. Anyways, I don't know how you got this one. So,
On that first page, just in this section right here, is where we talk about it. So the y equals lines are your horizontal lines. Slope will always be 0. Your vertical lines are your x equals. Those will always be undefined. If you have one undefined and one 0, that means they're perfectly perpendicular. If you have both of the same, then it's yes, sir. Yes, thank you, Soren.
Oh my lord.
Okay, 26 through 29 are up there for you to check yourself. Okay, so this is the travel that I was talking about. It's not this Saturday, it's next Saturday. It's free. You take a bus, it's 12 hours. And what they're going to do is have stations for us, where they'll kind of go over all of the different kinds of events and stuff, and then teach you a little bit. Okay, so just get that time. We're going to meet up here in the parking lot Saturday morning. We'll all go together. And I'll have a parent meeting next week. It'll leave at, I think the time that I put down was the bus will be there at 8:15. We'll probably leave by 8:30. I'm going to tell everybody to be there between 8 and 8:15.
Where did the babies go?
For y'all to go. So I would love for y'all to go. Obviously, if you can't go, then that's totally fine. But really, for me, it's y'all can kind of just go around with a group because they're gonna have stations, and y'all can just kind of learn a little bit about the events. That way, when I have y'all running drills and stuff, you maybe can just pick up some tidbits and stuff to just help out.
I have no idea what all the someone.
It's really like if y'all go to the long jump station, then when we start going to the high school track practice, I can just send one of y'all over to the long jump pit, and you know what to look for. You're looking for across the line when you jump. Make sure that when you're landing, you're not putting your hands back behind you. Okay. Actually, let's just be better safe than sorry. If y'all would go ahead and just get us started. Yeah, you guys. I'm pretty sure they can still let y'all in, but
Right.
We got this. We got this.
what are
Hang on,
the
unplugged family vacations.
do what?
Unplugged family vacations.
Where are y'all going?
Unplugging.
Oh.
Like,
Plugging.
all the devices. Like I think you're making
I didn't have a list.
which I don't think is super smart. You know, because we don't really know the area. So maybe
But you know that's how like people used to travel.
right. Then again, when the round ship, you know, back then they didn't use it.
That's true.
So the world was in need of goods.